If you're a musician who loves what you do, but can't figure out how actually to make a living doing it, if you're someone who's tired of piecing together gigs, teaching lessons you don't love, or watching people walk away from music altogether because they can't afford to stay in it, and if you're secretly wondering whether there's a real career path in music that doesn't require you to sacrifice your financial future, then this video is for you. And I promise you, it's going to change the way you think about what's possible. Here's what most musicians believe: that to make good money in the industry, you need to be famous, get incredibly lucky, become an incredible influencer, or just accept that music and financial stability don't go together. A lot of musicians think they need to grind harder at performing, or taking on more students, or maybe leaving music behind entirely to get that real job so they can afford to stay in music somehow. But after spending decades in this industry and after working with over 300 musicians through our training programs, here's what I have discovered. The real problem isn't your talent. It isn't the economy. It isn't even that music industry is dying, which is the story that we keep telling each other. The real problem is that nobody ever showed you the doors, the other doors. At Working Musicians Academy, we help musicians build financially rewarding, sustainable careers in the industry, specifically through our wind instrument repair training program. This is a proven pathway that turns your love of music and instruments into real income, $30 to $100 an hour, doing what works, that is desperately needed and almost impossible to outsource. We do that by focusing on three things. Number one, hands-on repair skills. You'll learn to actually fix wind instruments from day one, not just watch videos. Number two, speed and efficiency. Because in repair work, your income is directly tied to how fast and accurately you work, and we have a system built to teach you exactly how to do that. Number three, getting you into the market through our job placement support and business building coaching so that the skills you need to actually build income turn into a reality. This is not an online course you watch and forget. This is a structured training program. We build real technicians who go out and get real work and are really happy doing it. If we haven't met, my name is Lisa Canning. Hello. I've been a music store owner for decades. I'm a clarinetist, and I've spent most of my adult life watching the musicians I love struggle. I watch my customers, talented, passionate people, unable to afford the instruments they deserve at almost every level. I watched my friends leave music not because they stopped loving it, but because they couldn't make it to pay their bills. And I have refused to accept that this is the way forward and that this is just how it has to be. I have tried literally everything to change it. I built a music program at DePaul University, thinking if I could get music into the curriculum, that would be enough. Then I launched a school to teach entrepreneurship specifically to creative people. Musicians were exactly who I built it for. That program got recognized by President Bush, the State Department, even a royal family in the Middle East took notice. But here's the painful truth: musicians didn't show up. And I had to ask myself, why? The answer, when it finally hit me, was so obvious, I just absolutely roared at myself. Musicians show up when you're speaking their language, when you meet them where they actually live, inside music, inside instruments, inside the craft itself. So I stopped trying to pull musicians into the business world they didn't trust, and I built the Wind Repair Training Academy, a program that starts with what musicians already love and builds a real career for them from there. And this time, my tribe is showing up. Since then, we've trained over 300 musicians. We're watching them go from uncertainty to income, from I don't know how to make this work to running their own businesses, landing jobs in music stores, and earning the kind of living they never thought music could provide. Now, results are going to vary, and your success will depend on your effort, how consistently you practice, and how fully engaged you are with the program. But I want to show you what's actually possible. Let me introduce you to some of our graduates. Brian Ganoyak, he's crushing it. Don Nathan, Benny Romero, Wes Miller, Robert Kildow, Amber Lind, Duke Smith Holly, Stephanie Halsey. There are more. These are real musicians, people just like you, who went through this training and are now earning great income with plenty of work to fill their calendars, earning $30 to $100 an hour, getting hired by music stores, running their own repair shops, building the careers they want. These are their individual outcomes, and your experience will be unique to you, but the pathway is real and it works. Let me walk you through exactly how the wind repair training works, because I want you to understand this isn't a vague promise. It's a real system with a real structure. From the very first day of training, we introduce you to the skills and a system so that you're able to not just watch videos, but you're actually doing the work as you're learning. We have a built-in methodology to help you develop speed and technique from the start. By around 180 days in, 6 months, students are at their place where their speed is improved enough to make real money. Phase 2 is where the income gets real. The full program takes between 9 and 15 months, depending on your pace. But level 2 is the stage at which you need to reach to be fully work ready. And for many students, that's where job placement happens. In fact, most students who want a job at a music store get placed during or right after level 2. Phase 3. We don't just train you and send you out the door. Through our Repair Tech Accelerator, which follows your core training, we help you build the business side, a client list, digital presence, automated systems, and a network of ambassadors who will bring you work. What used to take years of trial and error to figure out on your own, we help you build in 6 to 12 months. This isn't about handing you a certificate. It's about making sure that certificate turns into income. Now, I know what some of you are thinking because I have heard every version of doubt. I don't know. I don't have any repair experience. I could never do this. It's great. In fact, we prefer students who come in with no bad habits to unlearn. This program is built from the ground up. No experience required. I don't have time. I'm juggling teaching, performing life. Well, that's exactly the program we built for you. It's designed around your life, and real musicians have varied schedules. You move at your own pace. The 9 to 15 month window exists because people have different schedules, and that's perfectly fine. But what about if I can't afford it? Well, I gently ask you to flip that question. What is it costing you to stay where you are? Another year of inconsistent income, financial stress, wondering if music is really sustainable on your terms. That is a pretty good cost too. We also have a discovery call specifically to talk through your situation and to figure out whether it's the right investment for you at the right time. Some students ask, is there actually enough work out there for repair technicians? There is a critical shortage of qualified woodwind repair technicians in this country. Music stores are desperate for skilled people because they fuel growth in their sales. Schools need repair services to help their programs sustain. The demand is there. We just need more trained people to fill it. But here's the real question I want to ask you to sit with. If you keep doing exactly what you're doing, what does the next 3 years look like? Because staying the same is a cost, and most of the time that cost is much higher than the cost of doing something differently. This program is designed specifically for musicians who are serious about building a real career, people who are willing to put in the work, who are committed to seeing the training through, and who are ready to invest in a future that does not require them to leave music behind. This is not for someone who wants a quick fix or a passive income shortcut. This is not for someone who isn't ready to actually practice, develop their skills, and engage with the process on a daily basis. So if that's not you, I generally wish you well, but this is probably not your moment. But if you're the person who has been wondering quietly, maybe for years, whether there's a real path forward in music that is viable, that is sustainable financially, this is it. You have 3 options from here. Option 1, you do nothing. You keep piecing things together, hoping things change, and 3 to 5 years from now, you're in exactly the same place, maybe more frustrated, maybe further from music you want to be. Option 2, you try to figure it out on your own. We've motivated you to go find YouTube videos, piece together information, learn through years of trial and error, and maybe succeed or maybe not. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Most people give up. Option 3, you talk to us. You let us show you exactly how the program works. We provide you with the support and the infrastructure to make you be successful with your contribution and effort, and we'll show you what a realistic path looks like for you in your specific situation. We have limited space in each cohort because this isn't a massive online training program where you're just a number. This is a hands-on personal training. We want to maintain our standards because we care so much about the outcome. Be clear, we don't guarantee specific income results. Your success will depend on your effort, your consistency, and how fully you commit to the process. But what I can tell you is this. If you are a musician who loves instruments, who wants a financially stable future in this industry, and who is ready to do the work, we have built the path, and we are ready to walk it with you. Click the button below to fill out a short application form. I promise you it takes like 2 minutes. We just want to understand where you are, what your goals are, and whether this is the right fit. If it looks like a good match, we'll get you on a call with someone from our team to talk through the details and answer every question you have. Don't wait. Spots are limited, and musicians who know this is for them need to move forward quickly so that we can help more people fall in love with music today. And the ones who decide that it's worth investing into, you know this. Music gave you something. This is how you build something back. Click below to get started. I'll see you on the other side.